Are you ready to explore one of Italy's most famous regions? Tuscany is calling, and today we're exploring some of its must-see destinations. Whether you love history, food, or you're someone who dreams of that quintessential Italian holiday, this video is for you. Ciao, I'm Alyssa, your American friend in Rome, helping you travel more like a local and less like a tourist. Tuscany is one of those places that you can visit time and time again and still find something new to fall in love with. So let's get started. First on my list, of course, is Florence, the heart of the Renaissance and a city that needs no introduction. It's a place where art, history, and culture converge in the most beautiful way possible. Here are some of the highlights of things to see and do. The Duomo is a must-see. I could stare at this building for hours. There's just so much detail and it's so beautiful. If you step inside, you'll get a chance to see its colorfully frescoed dome designed by Brunelleschi. The frescoes are a masterpiece of the Renaissance. And don't forget to climb to the top for an unbeatable view of the city. Next, visit the Santa Maria Novella Church, a beautiful example of Gothic architecture. Inside, you can see a meridian line embedded into the marble floors and take your time wandering through the different cloisters and courtyards. I think everyone should do is go up to Piazzale Michelangelo at sunset for the panoramic views of the city. It can be touristy, so if you want a good seat, try to get there a little early, and I suggest you bring your own snacks or a bottle of wine. There are people up there selling things, but they rip you off. While you're wandering through the streets of Florence, make sure to stop by Il Porcellino, the famous boar statue. Legend has it, rubbing its nose will bring you good luck. And let's talk food. Florence is famous for its truffles, so if you get a chance, indulge in a plate of truffle pasta. The city's bustling markets are a must-visit too, especially if you're in the mood for some authentic Italian leather goods. My mom found the perfect leather jacket here, and we had a good time bartering for it. Here's a bonus tip. If you're visiting during the holiday season, Florence's Christmas markets are so cute and are actually pretty good. In Rome, we don't really have good Christmas markets, and that's always a little bit disappointing. But come up to Florence, where you can walk through the Christmassy piazza, have some hot wine to keep you warm, and look at all the different handmade crafts and delicious seasonal treats. To wrap things up here in Florence, no trip is complete without seeing Michelangelo's David. Book your tickets online ahead of time to skip the lines at the Accademia Gallery, and I suggest going first thing in the morning or later in the afternoon. Take your time and enjoy this beautiful gallery. Next, let's head to San Gimignano, a town often referred to as the medieval Manhattan thanks to its towering skyline. The town's iconic towers were built by noble families as a symbol of their wealth and power, and today they offer some of the best views in Tuscany. While in San Gimignano, take a leisurely stroll through its cobblestone streets, and when you're ready for a break, sit down and enjoy a plate of pasta while soaking in the views. The town is also famous for its Vernaccia wine, a crisp white wine that you have to try. No trip to Tuscany is complete without a visit to Pisa, home of the world-famous Leaning Tower. But there's more to this city than just the tower. The entire Piazza dei Miracoli is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with absolutely stunning architecture that includes the cathedral and baptistry. Inside the baptistry, the acoustics are so incredible that one single person can sing in harmony with themselves. I caught a moment where a guide demonstrated this, and it's something you really have to experience. Being a singer and a former choir nerd, I really had to control myself in here. Take your time to explore the intricate details inside the church as well. Pisa is truly a city of architectural wonders. Moving on to nearby Lucca, a beautiful town often overlooked by tourists. Lucca is unique for its intact Renaissance-era walls, which you can walk or bike along for a great perspective of the town. The Duomo is a must-see both inside and out, and wandering through Lucca's streets feels like stepping back in time. I really enjoyed the more relaxed pace here. Don't miss the beautiful oval-shaped piazza that was once a Roman amphitheater. And if you're into art, the Basilica di San Frediano is home to some stunning mosaics. If you're enjoying this exploration of Tuscany, make sure to hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends who love Italy. There's more adventures to come, and I'd love for you to join me. Now we're off to Siena, a city that feels like it's frozen in time. Siena's medieval architecture is some of the best preserved in Italy, and the heart of the city is Piazza del Campo, famous for the Palio horse race that takes place here. The Siena Duomo is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture with an intricate facade and stunning interior. I loved the black and white marble columns inside. The Duomo complex includes the Duomo, the library, the crypt, and the baptistry, each with its own fascinating history and art. You can purchase your ticket online and get entry into each of these different areas. My first time visiting Siena, I stayed at an agriturismo, a countryside farmhouse where a family produces something and also offers accommodations. This one in particular was a vineyard, and we got to enjoy a tour of their facilities and a beautiful meal prepared by the family's matriarchs. Each dish was paired with a wine made right there on the property. It's an experience that gives you a true taste of Tuscan hospitality and a deeper connection to the land. I'll link where I stayed in the description box below. When in Siena, you should try the pasta that's from here, pici. It's a thick, chewy pasta served with rich, meaty sauces, and it's so satisfying and comforting. Pair it with a nice Chianti and call it a day. Our next stop is Cortona, a hilltop town made famous by the book and movie Under the Tuscan Sun. Cortona offers breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside, especially if you hike up to the Santa Margherita Church. Wander through the town's main piazzas and cobblestone streets, and be sure to grab a gelato as you explore. Cortona's charm lies in its quiet streets and beautiful views, making it the perfect spot for a peaceful escape. Last but not least on today's list, we visit Arezzo, a town with a rich history and a connection to cinema, as it was the setting for the film Life is Beautiful. Arezzo's main piazza is one of the most beautiful squares in Tuscany, surrounded by medieval buildings and the impressive Santa Maria della Pieve church, which you should step inside and explore. Stop by the amphitheater ruins and wander inside all the beautiful churches. Arezzo is less crowded than other Tuscan towns, offering a more relaxed relaxed atmosphere to soak in the history and culture. And as a bonus, every first Sunday of the month and the preceding Saturday, you will find Italy's largest antique market. I have yet to go, but I would love to one day. Tuscany is a region that captivates with its blend of history, Renaissance art, amazing food, and natural beauty. Whether you're exploring the bustling streets of Florence or the quiet countryside of Cortona, there's something here for everyone. When planning your trip, consider staying in an agriturismo to truly immerse yourself in the Tuscan lifestyle. And remember, getting around Tuscany is easy with its well-connected train system and many buses to take you from town to town. So I would actually advise against renting a car. To me, figuring out how to drive these narrow streets and trying to park, it all sounds really stressful and unnecessary. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Tuscany. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. I'm Alyssa, your American friend in Rome, and I can't wait to explore more of Italy with you. Until next time, ciao friend!